We are so glad you're with us again today. We are actually on our way to a fish hatchery here in Spearfish, South Dakota, but it's been a trick getting this far and we have so much to share with you guys. But the first thing we had to do was get that little camper that we showed you a tour of last week. If you didn't catch that, I will link that right up here. But the first thing we had to do is get that thing onto the truck. And that was a challenge.
That was what I thought was going to be a 15-minute job in about 3.5 hours. So
yeah, anybody that's loaded a truck camper knows that not all truck campers are the same. Not all trucks are the same. It's just, even if you've done it, this is our third truck camper and they're different. We've had different trucks, different truck campers, and it's always a challenge. And so this truck camper was a little too small for the truck. I'll explain it better in the video. So let me show you what happened when we went to load the truck camper.
The problem that I have with getting the camper on this, with these Brophy tie down, they actually extend out over the side of the truck quite a bit. And the distance between here and the other side is actually a little bit longer than distance between the inside of this jack to the inside of the other jack. So we've got to figure out a way as we're putting it on there, can squeeze this in and make it so that it will fit perfectly on the truck. Okay, here's 30 inches. Okay, there's 36 inches there. 36 feet. Oh, I see a mark right here.
Keep it straight. Hold on.
So here's our problem right here.
What's this thing?
Keep coming. 3 inches. Stop. Okay, 2 inches. Stop.
We're on it. We hit it. Okay, so what they're having to do is take the Brophy tie downs off the front or back, I don't know, the closest to the camper. They're gonna have to take those off because they just can't clear them. And then once they get past that, they will put those back on. I mean, is this camper just made for a smaller truck?
Yeah.
It's made for a smaller truck. Made for like a Ranger.
Mom, can you wipe us out?
Yep. Okay, so at this point they've removed all 4 Brophy tie downs and they're going to completely start the process over.
Stop.
Our son just happens to be visiting from Wichita this weekend.
Alright, turn your wheels, slide. 1 turn to the right. There you go.
And I don't know how we would have done it without him.
Okay. You want to come look at it, or?
I'm gonna trust you.
He's just really smart, really patient, and it's just been a real blessing to his dad.
Stop, let me check the sides. Yep, straight back. You got about 2 feet. Stop. You got it in. Stop. You hit it.
Okay, so Dean's never put on Brophy tie downs in this type of situation. He's kind of a little bit of an expert at these Brophy tie downs, but just a different situation. So they had to go ahead and remove them, mount the camper, and now they're going to put tie downs on with the camper on the truck. Now you can see that we haven't lowered the truck camper yet. But it's just a different, interesting situation. You just make things work, right? So at this point, they finally have all the Brophy tie downs on, which was challenging, of course, since the camper is right there. It just has been a long process, but my husband and son are both very smart and very patient. So they finally got them on, and now they're going to lower it just a little bit.
We've had truck campers before, but every truck camper is just a little different, and how it fits on the truck is just a little different. So it's just like, it's a new thing, but once you've done it once, the next time is like half the time.
Just a lot of problem solving.
But by using Brophy tie downs, which you can use on a small truck camper like this, it's rated for that. They're about a quarter of the cost of getting the standard one that hooks into the bed of the truck or hooks underneath the truck itself. Like I said, maybe a quarter of the cost. So I'm glad that we were able to get it done now that it's over.
Our son's name is DJ, by the way. I don't think we properly introduced him.
For those of you worried about these carabiners, they are rated to 1,540 pounds.
I was literally just about to ask you about that, because I'm like looking at that going, that's a carabiner?
Yeah, 1,540 pounds. And the whole thing, the whole camper itself, even with the stuff in it, it's like 1,200. So,
right.
So we're talking about, it has to do 1/4 of the work. So it only needs 300 pounds.
Right.
This one, maybe it's...
And again, a major reason that we got this length of bed was so that we could close the tailgate, which obviously gives you even more, security, if only in peace of mind, which for me. Listen, I don't mean to be cheesy, but I love it when our son and my husband work together. Ever since he was little, if my husband was teaching my son something or my son was teaching my husband something, it's always been some of my favorite moments. I just love it.
Pro tip, when you're connecting the Brophy tie down into the truck camper, the best thing is to do is to take this, slide it down as if it's going the wrong direction, but then turn it upwards. And that will get it closer to where you need to be. And then just make the adjustments from there.
Okay, so that was crazy, but we finally got it done. We're in it, we've been in it. We've been traveling in it now for almost a week. And so like I said, a lot to share with you guys. After we got it on, we took it for a little trial run and lost our roof. So that's a whole nother video. Then we had a hailstorm that tried to take us out. Oh crap, oh no. Oh no. So you'll have to subscribe and watch for those videos. It's all coming. We're gonna show you all the drama and all the fun. You guys are with us through all of it. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you have any questions about anything you saw as far as putting this camper on the truck, please leave them in the comments below, or just leave us a comment that says, good job, that was awesome. Like something like that, that would be fine too. Okay, so until next time, this is GrassRoots Living, reminding you to get down to the grassroots of what makes you happy and live your love.
We're thinking of you. We'll catch you next time.
Peace out.